Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and we are back here in the Bristol map of Transport Fever 2. And we've moved on a couple of years pretty much, I think, since you were last with me. One of the reasons I did that was because I wanted my redesigned Bristol and South Wales route, which used to go from Avonmouth here to Severn Beach and to the dock at New Passage. I've redesigned it so it still sort of goes from Bristol to New Passage and Severn Beach. New Passage, of course, so people can travel across the ferry to Wales. But yeah, that is vaguely Bristol, isn't it? Bristol Parkway. But it is now profitable. Look at that, nearly $300,000 in profit. That's nice. After a very dodgy few years when I redesigned the route and made it totally unworkable. But things have moved on. Things have also moved on for our fuel route. We finally put some trains on here from the oil well to the oil refinery to the fuel refinery to send trains down here to supply fuel to Filton and also a little bit to Pilning itself. We were not quite making enough money out of that route. Why am I turning the map the long way round? I don't know. I wasn't, because it takes two crude oil to make one sort of refined oil. I wasn't getting enough fuel, even with my trains, replacing the trucks we used to use, of course, as you recall. I wasn't getting enough raw crude oil into the refinery. So I've actually added a second train to that route. And it is making a nice amount of money. Absolutely no problem with that at all. I'm not sure it's supplying, even now, enough oil to the final destination here, to the fuel refinery in Pilning, for the train here to make enough money going out. The train there, how are you doing? Yeah, you're pitiful, really. I mean, you're filling up with fuel more often now, but you're not making quite enough. So what I've done is I've actually added in another fuel destination, which is quite easy to do, to Stoke Gifford here. So there's now a new truck route taking fuel from here, Stoke Gifford fuel. I only set that up just a few moments ago. Well, actually, about a year ago now, was it? Yes, before you joined me. It is delivering fuel now, but it's very early days, so it's still losing money. But one thing I noticed when I put the new route in is I'm still using really old-fashioned steam-driven trucks. So I've changed those, but I still do have there's some passenger vehicles around here somewhere. Come on, where are the buses? Oh, here's some buses down here. Yeah, people are driving these lovely snazzy cars, and I've still basically got these steam-driven horse carriages taking passengers around. They're making a fair amount of money, but I think it probably is time to retire those and upgrade them, seeing as we actually now have proper motorised buses to take people around. And while I'm here, there is one route which I'd left in place when you were last with me, which was the bus route between Filton and Patchway here, which is now entirely replaced by the train line. So that route is now making no money whatsoever. So I think we do need to retire that. So we'll sell all those vehicles. Confirm. Yep. And can I delete the line? It's a slightly roundabout way of doing it, but yes, I can remove that line as well. Excellent. We'll leave the stops in place because we may well come to use them. Actually, what do I have for local buses here? Do I have... Oh, I've got 4 sensible buses, modern buses on that route. Yeah, that should be enough, I think. Patchway will, I'm sure, grow. Anything else I want to worry about here? I'll worry about those off camera because that's kind of just an addendum. Can you have an addendum at the beginning of the process? I'm not sure. Is it a predenda? A prologue. That's the word I'm looking for. That's kind of a prologue to the main meat and 2 vegetables of today's episode. Now, I was looking at adding new routes in. One of those I had in mind was, again, it's sort of a real route. I've no idea quite what purpose it serves, but I wanted to bring Thornbury into the equation, and there is a real train route that goes from Yate to Thornbury. I'm sure it goes other places as well, mostly into Bristol, but I thought we could do that. But while I was just tootling around the map and just looking for things to fix, one thing I often do is look at the age of my vehicles, and I noticed that I have some very, very old boats. They're not buses. Or not, no, there's a ferry, but that doesn't appear here. That's not a bus either, to be honest. We have a reasonably profitable three-legged route here. Let's bring you up, shall we? The cross-channel wood supply, which takes logs here from the forest to the sawmill here to get planks to send them off to Pilning Manufactory, which delivers a small amount of tools here into Pilning. How are we doing for that supply? Oh, we're doing 90% of it, actually. Yeah, 73 out of the 80 demanded. So we're 280% growth in Pilning. That's all good. That's obviously what the new train services do as well. So I thought, well, we'll upgrade this because these are really old boats, and there are better ships now to carry larger quantities of material. So we are getting a large quantity of logs left at the docks here in Thornbury. Then I noticed we have demand for tools in Thornbury as well, and also in Yate. So, you know where I'm going, don't you? I'm going to create a station here in Thornbury for passengers and for freight. Possibly. But yeah, we're going to tie that all up. But first off, what I want to do, I don't know if I've got enough money in the bank yet. I have been paying down the loan quite a lot, so we've got 3.5 million of loans still outstanding. Actually, while I'm here, sorry, this prologue is going on, but then you're probably familiar with that. That's how these videos work. Yeah, I've been paying down the loan, and I've been making quite a lot of money, basically. On those years, I don't spend vast amounts on new trains and stuff. So yeah, 5.5 million in 1911, 4 million last year, and so far this year we're running up to nearly 7 million, and we're only in September. Yeah, it's going quite well, isn't it? However, if I look at my headquarters chart here, I'm still on 19 as my company score. Now, I have no idea at what number it upgrades the building, because we have had it upgraded. Should we go and have a look at it quickly while we're here? There it is. Yeah, it's been like that. It upgraded from the tin shack some years ago. Probably when I reached 10, maybe 15. I wasn't watching it, to be honest. But it's been 19 for so long now, and I'm so desperately keen for my enormously successful rail network here to get a new and improved headquarters. So hopefully that will happen very soon. But I'm really annoyed by whoever the auditors are who are keeping me graded at 19. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is deal with these ships. We're going to need bigger ships, and I have a suspicion I know what that means. So these are the riggies, I think, still. Yeah, the good old-fashioned riggy. So we could replace all these ships. And what would we replace them with to carry cargo? The Klondike is a fabulous-looking steamboat, isn't it? Is that what they're called, with the wheels on the back? Paddle steamer, something like that. And there's paddles, aren't they? That's what they're called. But that looks to me more like a passenger ferry, to be honest, than a cargo boat. The Donura Castle doesn't go any faster. It carries 30 goods more. The Schaffhausen goes faster and carries quite a bit more. The Vandal, why would you call a boat a Vandal? It's the first diesel-powered and diesel-electric. Ooh, but it only carries liquids, so that's no use to me whatsoever. So it would have to be the Schaffhausen. So can I replace all my boats here with the Shark? No, because that's going to cost me 4 million. God, they're expensive. Okay, I'm going to need to take out that loan again. So I do want to replace those boats. What am I doing here? Clicking on that. That's what I'm doing. Going to finances. Get a loan. Okay, I'm going to need about 5 million or so. Okay, so if we replace these boats here, manage all the vehicles. Okay, and we're going to replace you with Schaffhausens. And it's lit up here, so I can replace them for nearly 4 million. Job done. So how do they look? Oh, let me turn off the HUD for costs. I just don't like seeing red numbers on my map, as you know. Lovely models, as always. Okay, so that should bring more logs in. Again, it's 2 logs for every plank. So, yeah, we should be okay, though. I think we'll carry. How many have we got waiting there now? 33. Okay, maybe they'll cope. If not, then we will have to deal with that. Right, so, Thornbury. What are we going to do with Thornbury? So, where's our passenger station in Yate? You're there. Okay, and where are we in terms of land use for Thornbury? Okay, ideally it would be round the north side of the town, which is fine actually, apart from the fact we've got this terrain thing here, which looks a bit like a big hill. We could do that. Now, Thornbury also requires fuel. A fuel could come up here from... Actually, I think, yeah, having it north would be okay. In fact, if we have it that side... Let's check that again. You know what I'm doing? I'm trying to avoid putting big polluting stations near the residential areas. But to be honest, they'll move, won't they? They'll move if I get this a bit wrong or unfriendly. Okay, well, let's drag some track out, shall we? Just see what that would look like from Yate. Where? I've lost Yate. I keep losing Yate. This is one of those places. There you are. Alright. As if we were to take... let's just tentatively propose a track going... Okay. But if we were going up there, it would cost 200,000 more. That's if I let it build tunnels. I quite like that though. Yeah, tunnels. Excuse me, got a bit of a froggy and throaty. Yeah, I quite like having that sort of gap between tunnels. That brief moment of sunlight in the carriage, and then all of a sudden it's taken away again. We could do that there. If I do that there, the speed's still okay. It's still 75. That's not a bad curve. And if I put the station... I think, yes, I think a station down here will work as well. Okay, let's do that. So this is going to be... We'll build a passenger station first, I think. Okay, that's you. Let's turn you round. Right round like a record. We're going to want you to be my GWR brown or Great Western brown. I'm not quite sure when they changed colour. They're not brown anymore, are they? They're more green. Were they great? They were Great Western then. I just want 2 tracks because this station is not going anywhere off from here. I don't think. No, it's not going to go beyond Thornbury. This is going to be the end of the line for passengers at least. But actually, we don't want 2 platforms. Don't want 2 passenger platforms anyway. So we'll stick you... Why are you suddenly so expensive? I'm going to need more money, aren't I? They'll probably want a lot more than that. And I've lost my train station. 160 should be fine. All these contours are annoying me a little bit. Actually, somewhere down there, if I get rid of that bit of road, which nobody's using at the moment anyway. Okay. Oh, you're getting cheaper. I like you. If I stick you on the end there, no, we won't do that. We'll stick you there. Job done. Okay. Let's put some road in. And we'll... what's this? That's 30. That'll do nicely. Be straight road, I suppose. Along there. And we'll bend a bit like that. That looks cool, but you're a bit of a... okay, that's not quite so nice. It looked better when there was a bit of road going off in the other direction. We might as well tie it up to the other side while we're here. We'll make you bendy. Ooh, and I don't need to demolish any houses. Nice and cheap. Suits me. Fine. Okay. Yeah, well, they'll live with that. It's a bit of a contour, but I'm sure they don't mind too much. Okay, so we need to get our track out here into the 8. Okay. Track. Oh, we could use our parallel tracks mod. Yeah. Oh, we've got it. Oh, hang on. I've just noticed we've got catenary now. When did that turn up? Does that mean I've got electric trains? Where's my train depot? Have I got one here? That's a train depot. Buy vehicles. Buy vehicles. Electric trains? No. Okay. Well, well, obviously someone has got a bright idea to electrify my train tracks, but no one has actually worked out how to build an electric motor with which to motorise the vehicles to use it. But no, we don't want catenaries at this point. So I have a suspicion that's always going to default to yes, isn't it? So I'm going to need... Oh, I do want parallel tracks, but not from there. Okay. Ooh, ow. How soon are you turning into a tunnel? Very soon indeed. No. This is becoming expensive now. That's what you get for building a cheap station. You need an expensive bit of track to get out of it. Right, no, we're not having that. No. But we won't have it going straight into a tunnel just there. Ooh, you do get expensive, don't you? Okay, but we'll let it go into a tunnel there. I don't know, is there a station in Iron Acton? I'm not sure. And it's still going... Aha, right, okay, you do eventually come to ground. Up here. Right. Okay, that's fine. I'm sure you'll be cheaper building... Ooh, the angle of attack to Yate isn't quite as good though there yet. Okay, that looks okay, I think. And you want to build... yeah, we're spending a lot of money. Let's take out another big loan. Okay, this is going to be another non-profitable year, I suspect. We really do not want a bridge in there, if I can help it. It's going to be a bit of a... Actually, if I go... yeah, around that way. That, I think I'm happier with. Gives me a better... Oh, yeah, that's a much nicer curve into E8. That's good. Do we have any switches down here? We don't, because this isn't a terminal station as far as the main line is concerned. Okay, you will do nicely, I think. Okay, and then I can bring you out here. And the question is, how many trains am I going to want to run on that line? I suspect not many to start with. So shall I save a little bit of money by not double tracking it all the way? I think that's a very sound business proposition, sir. We'll leave it like that, I think. That will do nicely. Okay, now do I have any depots that will get me a train out there? Actually, this one, is there one if... No, that's... Oh dear, I've got no depots nearby at all. The closest we've got one... I don't have train depots around here at all, do I? Because they've either come up from... Where have they come up from? How did I get one? I had a temporary depot down. I'm sure I had a temporary depot here at Bristol Parkway. Or maybe I used this one from Pilton. That's interesting. If I build a train here, they can cross over to that line, which will get it up to Yate. Okay, we can do it from here. It's going to take a little bit of jiggery-pokery to get it around. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a road vehicle. It's depot. Okay. Actually, how much of the town are you covering? Not a great deal. We'll put a bus route in. I'll probably do the bus route separately. So let's configure. I don't want to configure. I actually want to build a line. You silly man. New line from Yate to Thornbury. What do you mean you can't connect them? What do you mean you cannot? Why have I not? We have... Oh, the blue is my new line. That's okay, that's fair enough. I was wondering, I thought I've got another line coming in here. I haven't. Yeah, I think if we push it onto... No, if we put it on this, the lower platform here, I think, yeah. Is that platform 1? That's platform 2. You still cannot connect. Why can you not connect? So you're coming in there. Oh, is it because I've got one-way signals? That's why. Okay. Right, in which case, yes, I will need to double slip this one. Does that help? Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay, now if I put a signal on here, will that encourage it to do what I want it to? You can double slip onto that. Oh no, it's the signals here, isn't it? Ah, yes. So we need you not to be one way. That's better. Okay. So why are you not taking that route in? So do we need to manage this line a bit? So we're going from Thornbury. I'm going to go via this signal. Ding! Oh, it's a very, very precise ding, that, wasn't it? Is that going to work for me? It may not be long enough. We shall see. Okay. Yeah, that train's going to be a bit of a problem. So we're going to need a signal coming out of off that switch here for the main line. But it's not. It was right. There you go. Oh, you can be one way again. Well, you are one way. So you are. Yes. So as soon as that goes past, then the okay, I think that will do nicely. What should we call this line? Yate to Thornbury, because I am a person of remarkable imagination. Okay, now let's see. Where's Pilning gone? There you are. What sort of train do we want on here? Now, in the couple of years since you've been away, we have had a few more locomotives added to our portfolio. Oh, quite a few. Why is this called bad? I suspect that's a base game one. Bad, I imagine, refers to the Grand Duchy of Baden, southern Germany. Yeah, that's not a mod I would have added, because I'm not adding non-UK mods at the moment, not in this game. 75. It doesn't need to be particular. Oh, a GWR one. You go at 60. Yeah. This is the mogul, as known in the States at least. I think 60 is going to be fine for this little suburban, this little branch line. Do we want it? It's reasonably expensive. Well, let's do it anyway. We've not seen these in use before. 1911? I don't think we have. We'll probably find that we have now. Okay, so 99, that's too fast. 80, that's too fast as well. I don't really want a carriage that goes faster. It's that German one, isn't it? I don't really want a carriage that goes faster than 6, well, by too much anyway. The 75, yeah, you only carry 8 people though. We could do that. Whereas the German one here, which we have used before, maybe that's where I used the GWR loco before. 14 people. It's quite a nice number. Okay, let's add. That's 28. That's 42 people. That's 5.5 million. Gotcha. Right, now, what's the betting I can't put you directly onto my new line 1? Where are you? Come on, go away. Line 1. Oh, it's called. I changed the name of it. It's not line 1 anymore, is it? You silly man. Yate to Thornbury. Unable to find path. Okay, so I'm going to have to put you on. If I put you on the fuel line. Okay, if we put you on the fuel line. Okay, you can find that. And what I need to do is make sure when you come down here I can put you onto another line, which then allows me to put you onto another line, which then allows me to move you onto the line I want you to be on. Yeah, it all makes sense. Right, so while that's going on, I'll keep you in view. Are you moving? You are. Oh, I love all this busyness. So what have we got here? That's the fuel incoming oil train, isn't it? Yeah. That's our new passenger line. What are you? Oh, you must be the Bristol and South Wales line, which is making me loads of money now. Lovely. I love it when you get loads of trains on the scene at the same time. Do I want to build? Yeah, let's build that as well while we're here, actually. So we're going to turn this into a cargo station as well. We could actually have two tracks on here, because this could take tools through Thornbury and onwards to Yate. Okay, let's configure this baby. We want some tracks. Oh, we don't have catenary tracks for the stations yet. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there. Curious. This will be a cargo platform. You're down here. Are you cargo? No, you're all the way down here. There you are. Cargo, 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 cargo. Okay. We won't build the line to Thornbury yet. That might just be a bypass line. Might just ordinary track that goes straight past. So that's you done. We're going to need. How are we going to connect? We don't need that road there, do we? So we can get that out of the way. And what I'll do is I'll connect the train station, I think, directly to the machine factory. Oh, tools factory, yeah, not machines. It's a different thing entirely. So we might end up using trains into Pilning. Possibly not. No. We have got some really lovely big trucks for later in the game, which can carry loads of stuff. Right, so we want a new cargo station. We'll take one of you. We'll just use one platform for the time being. And spin you round. Oh, I could... Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I could fit you right into that little gap there. Again, I'm assuming that the actual industrial sites don't actually grow when they level up. Because if they do, I could be in trouble. Right, and some track. We will take you out of there. And I want to connect you inexpensively if we can. To, yeah, you're the cargo track there. We've got a bit of a tunnel. And a little bit of a bridge. Oh, so cute. And what bridge shall we use here? Oh, that's the trouble. I've got so much choice now. That doesn't work really for me. Not having a pillar back in the middle of the road. No. You're better. Still look a little bit odd. What about these? I used this one before and I do quite like it. Did I use the brown or the green one before? I've forgotten which one it was. It was... What are you like? No, you're far too modern. As are you. I like these. I quite like that. Because I think GWR, we're still pretending it's brown, aren't we? So I think that will do. That's modern age. Yep, that's what we'll build there. Well, the tunnel's a tunnel. That's fine. Less than 1 million. We can live with that. Oh, we're going to have to. Okay. And once again, I have no idea how I'm getting a train on there. So, oh, right. We could do it the same long-winded way we did before, or I could build a depot here. Could I extend the depot we've got here for Pilning? Interesting conundrum. What shall we do? It doesn't make sense having a depot there. Do we have any vehicles using lines along there? We don't. So I could take that road out because people are getting to Pilning from Armonsbury, and indeed vice versa, by train. Should we use one of the new overlays and just check if people are using that? Is that destinations? That's street traffic overlay. Where's destinations? There you are. There are 15 people apparently using private transport compared to the 60 odd using my lovely fast train line. So I mean, cutting that road would reduce the number of destinations people could reach, possibly. But then again, I have needs. And my needs, I'm afraid, as a corporate megastar in the rail business, or the transport business generally, in fact, yeah, supersede anybody else's. So let's build ourselves a depot. We'll make it one of these funky British ones. Spin it round. Like that. Yeah, so this whole oil refinery is becoming quite the industrial centre of the map. Kind of. Can I line you up? I can. Let's place you there, and let's see what happens when I place track out here. This is a lot of track just to provide a depot, and it's not terribly user friendly, is it? No. So we'll take it back. Could we... Actually, what we could do, that might be quite a nice little thing to have. Just thinking, if we can get it to slip onto this line as well. So this depot could serve both directions. It will do that, you see. If I put you to there, can I get it to go a bit faster, if you'd be so kind? Yeah, or perhaps just after the signal. The being just after the signal I think would work better. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And then I want to switch you out here. Oh, this is much sweeter. Yeah, and we'll sort of go along the road. Connect in there. Oh well. Okay, this road I am using, as that exclamation mark is now telling me. We'll replace it, don't worry. There you go. Beautiful. And in fact we will replace it with a much nicer, faster stretch of country road. That's country road. 40, ooh, 60. I'm not sure we have anything that goes 60. No, don't do it. It does take some very odd curves if you let it. Or I could use this, yeah. I'm sure we don't have anything going in truck terms as fast as 60 yet. That's better. Yeah, it's a whole much more interesting route. Okay, so we have that. We already ought to have a cargo depot somewhere as well. If I place I could place the cargo building on this side, couldn't I? Save me building roads and stuff because I'm being cheap. Okay, now if we build, it even connects from there, but let's build a bigger one. Oh, that's too big. What if I stick it right at the... You're still too big. Oh, you're not though. Actually, let's delete that road. No, delete the road. And then work it out from there. So, we're configuring the station, building a cargo platform. That is a bit big perhaps, so that's a medium. It says it's a large side building. Oh, large I suppose in terms of the amount of space it's taking. We could use a small one. I really do quite like the small one. That looks good. That is too big. Yeah, so we will take you away and put you there. And do you look silly next to that? You do a little bit, I'm afraid. Or that one? No, we'll leave it like that, I think. Quite separate. Okay, so we need that road to put back in. Where's the roads? There you go. Back to town roads. We're doing this one. Actually, can I get you to go straight across there as well? Or, yeah, there, like that. That still connects, doesn't it? Well, it would if I had it in the right place. Oh, that's sweet. I like that. Good. Now, can I now join you all up? A bit like... Oh, go on. Nope. It's not going to play ball. Do I need to make you just that little bit bigger? Oh, you're on a slope as well. Is that might be what's causing me problems. Can I take you down a touch? Okay, let's see if that helps. go to there. And now I can go there. Excellent result. Okay, now does the station cover... Oh, it doesn't tell me what it's covering there, does it? Oh, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? I thought it did. No, it's not going to. So, if I turn... Ah, there we are. It covers none. Okay, maybe 2 or 3 of the tools demand. That's frustrating, isn't it? Oh. Well, I thought I was doing so well there. I'll join you up. Okay, so I will fill those in momentarily. But the most important thing is we need a new line. That's our first most important thing. From there to there. It's happy with that. I might change the name of the cargo station just so I know what I'm doing. So we'll call this line Thornbury Bulk Delivery because it's going to be a train. And we're going to want the train coming out of our new depot here. Again, doesn't need to be anything terribly fast. Or indeed, even that powerful. 75, no, 56. It's a German train though. Oh, we could use one of... Oh, you're powerful and expensive. Oh, you are so much more powerful than the GWR one. 50. Okay, power, but yeah, which means expensive. You're a bit better. The thing is, this GWR is less than 500 grand a year, which I find quite appealing. Ooh, now you are a lot cheaper and significantly less powerful. Significantly less powerful. You're a bit better actually, the large prairie. Could use you. You are GWR Loco. How do you compare to... Yeah, you're altogether cheaper and not as powerful, but less powerful, if you see what I mean. Okay, we'll buy you. And I've run out of money again. Bother. Okay, we'll take that. I'll probably be able to repay most of it. Well, some of it anyway. Right, so we'll add you and our cargo wagons. What are we carrying? We're carrying tools. So we can't use you. Or we can use the mink wagon. It's a GWR one as well. Nice. We could use you. You carry 8. You carry 8. I think we will use you. Definitely. Carrying 40. That seems like a nice number. Sweet. We'll add you to our Thornbury Bulk Delivery. And it doesn't complain at all. And here he comes. What a beautiful looking locomotive. Sounds good too. Awesome. And a reminder, most of the vehicles I'm using in the game are modded vehicles, to be honest. Relatively few of the base game assets. And you can find links to all those mods in my Steam collection. And a link to that is in the description below. So feel free to follow that. Right, I'm just going to set up Thornbury with passenger and cargo stops so we can actually get this fully utilised. Oh, I need to follow that train as well, don't I? That passenger train, which I sent out from here. Where the heck is it? I got... Are you, which one are you? Yeah, you're you. Okay, actually, can I put you onto the other line yet? Bristol and South Wales. Can I put... I can. Excellent. Now if I can put him on... Actually, no. I want you to be on the... I think it's the Midland line. Yeah, you're on the Bristol... I want you to be on Bristol Midland, because that's the line that goes through Yate. Oh, it does it. Excellent. Right, so he will get to Yate eventually. He's going to Parkway. He's going to take the long way around, but that's fine. We'll catch up with him later. In the meantime, I'm just going to sort out some road routes in Thornbury. So there we are. I think I've finally completed it. We have now got a little local bus route around Thornbury and a little cargo delivery route from the station there. I'm not entirely happy with the way this is laid out, but you know, it works. It should work. Okay, where's my... Okay, so this is the tools train. Oh, there's some there already. Excellent. So it's going to pick some up. I think I'll rename some of these stations as well, as I usually do. So it's going to pick up one tool to deliver. Thank you. All the way to Thornbury. That will pick up, definitely. Where's our passenger train, though? We need to keep an eye on you because you are going on a separate route. Okay, you are now at Parkway. Right, so I should now, I think, be able to put you onto, not that line, onto, where is it? There it is. The Yate to Thornbury line. Yate to Thornbury. I can! Excellent. Right, so I think we'll follow you out, shall we? Carrying no passengers at all from Bristol Parkway, which is turning into a nice busy station. And that's the Bristol Midland waiting to come in. Thank you for letting us pretend we were one of you for a while. Oh, and we're making loads of money already. Let's repay some of this down. To be honest, the interest payments in the game are minuscule compared to the amount of money you're taking out and the money you earn. Look! Oh, we're in a new year already. Gosh, we didn't get any new vehicles, which is why I didn't notice it. Spent 17.5 million last year. Gosh. And we lost 11 million. Okay, but we're already 3 million in the black, in the green, whatever your profit colour is already. So he's heading off down there. That is lovely. So I think it only remains for me to say thank you so much for joining me today here in Transport Fever 2. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, as we've added a whole slew of new operations around the growth town. It's the place to be. It's where everything's going to start kicking off soon. Thornbury, north of Bristol, is going to be the place to be soon. Just you wait and see. If you've enjoyed this episode, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbs up button. That's a bit of a hill there, isn't it? Even better though, if you've got any thoughts, hints or tips, recommendations, even criticisms of what we're doing in the game today, it'd be great to hear from you. Just drop a note into the comments box below. I love it when they go through these tree-lined areas. Just drop it into the comments box below. That would be wonderful. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2, until the next time, bye bye for now.